Hello, Kathy here from followkathy.com. Hello. Checking if it's working. Yes, it is. I'm going to share that on my Facebook fan page. Hello. Who is here with me today? Yes, page, and it's done. Hello. So today we're going to talk about the daily activities that you have to do to improve your business and improve your income, because most of the time we concentrate on too much, maybe doing blogs, contents, and not enough prospecting. So I'm going to give you some points, key points. Just wanted to check who is with me and wait a little bit to make sure we have a few people with us today. So hope your weekend was fine and you just got some rest. So who with me today? So I'm building, yes, build my audience Facebook. So who here with me? So today we are going, that's it too. So who is with me today? I don't know, who is that? Okay, so today, as I said, we're going to talk about the daily things you have to do just to improve your income and if you want to build your business. So the first thing you have to do is when you wake up, and that I've said it many times, and that's why it's important you do it. You don't start jumping on your phone and read your emails or read your messages. You have to take time when you wake up. So for example, I wake up at 6 o'clock. What I do at 6 o'clock, I just wake up my kids and then I go back to my room and I just think about my day. I take that time to do a little bit of meditation just to make sure that I'm focused for the day. So you have to take that time, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depends. Maybe some people need only 5 minutes, but take that time to be on your own and focus on what you want to do for the day. You focus about your goals as well. If you have a vision board, you can have it on your phone. Just go over, read your affirmation, because it's something I didn't do that much, but I got into doing the affirmation. You put yourself in front of the mirror, so do it on your own at the start. Don't think your husband is going to think that you're crazy, but do your affirmation in front of the mirror, right? So just tell yourself everything that you want to achieve, that you're good at what you're doing, and everything that is important for you, okay? So do your meditation, do your affirmations. If you have your board or vision board, look at it just so it's really into you, and then you can focus for the day. Have a healthy breakfast, and that is very important, because even though sometimes we spend a lot of time behind the computer, don't think that you're not using a lot of energy most of the time. And it's said, and that is some stats that is true. When you work and you learn a lot of things, and when you learn and you work with your brain, it did use sometimes more energy than someone that is going and work on even walking or even running. So your energy is important. Hi KD, how are you? So it's important that you have a healthy breakfast. Now, I don't do the green the green smoothie, but it's very good. So if you can do it, do it. But I do something else. I have my porridge, but if you can do your green smoothie, do it, because that is full of goodness and that will help you to be healthy and great all day long. Good. Hi Alma. So that's why it's important you have a healthy breakfast, and you take half an hour of your time in the morning when you get up just to relax and see what you want to achieve today or in 30 days, in 3 months. And Hi Brenda, thank you for your info and your coffee. It's very interesting info. Thank you very much, Brenda. So that's why it's important that you do that in the daily basis, because that will help you to progress If you start, you know, all over the place from the morning, you're not going to be focused all day. So that is important. Your focus as well during the day is not only writing contents. It's I don't know what to eat in the mornings. Your big issue, Katie. What I do is I can't really do the green smoothie, and I know it's very healthy and we should do that. What I do is I use porridge, and then I add loads of grains into it. So I do hemp, I do the chai, and a lot of different raisins. I have the raspberry as well. So I add everything in there, and then that keeps me, you know, all morning and focused. What I do, I don't use milk because I don't know, I shouldn't maybe say that, but milk is not very good for you. So I do use almond milk. Okay, so try to, maybe if you can eat that, or cornflakes I wouldn't recommend. Or the smoothie, the green smoothie, or even a normal smoothie is great as well in the morning. Hi Debbie. So you have to get a healthy breakfast, because it's the meal that is the most important meal in the day. So you have to get something, because it will help you to just get ready for the full day. Okay, you need a lot of energy and you need to do that. What you shouldn't do as well is you should drink before you have your breakfast. So drink a glass of water just to put your body normal, alkaline and everything in the morning. Don't have your coffee straight away. Just just get a glass of water, and half an hour after get your breakfast and your coffee. Okay, that is what I do. Now everybody's different, but it's what works for me. So no, I can see you. I can see your text, Debbie. I can see you. I can see your picture. That's why when someone comes, when I see the live and I see your picture coming, I know you're here. And then say, Debbie joined. Okay, that's how I know you're here. Sometimes people say, oh, you don't know, you know that I'm here. How come? So Facebook is telling us everything. You have no idea what we can see on Facebook. So that is the morning part when you get up, right? Then you have to focus during the day to make money. Okay, your main focus is to bring people. You're welcome, Katie. To bring help people, but then as well you need to make money, because that's what you want to do in network marketing. So your focus should be on the income activity, on the income producing activities. Okay, so what is it? Is you need to prospect, you need to invite people, you need to make appointments, you need to follow up, and that is, I'm going to talk about the follow up after, because that is very important as well to do that. And you need to do some presentation. So if you have a new business, a new product, do some presentation every single day. Find someone and get some presentation, and you need to close your deals. Okay, so what you need, because that's the thing when you start a new business or when you start a new venture or something, we spend too much time trying to find out, for example, the project, the science behind the project, and the compensation plan, and this and that. And we spend maybe 2 or 3 weeks just to focus on the project, but we didn't sell it because we didn't talk about it. So that's why it's important that you do start to spread the word that you're doing that you don't know everything about it, but then you have to start making money. And that's why it's important that you know the basics, and then you start even running some ads on Facebook. Okay, so when you run ads on Facebook, you have to know exactly who is your avatar. It's what I did last Wednesday, I think, about a full Facebook live about how to choose your ideal customer. So you need to know exactly who you want to target, and then this way you'll be able to do your advertisement on Facebook. It's what I was doing all weekend, because I did buy this new training that is very good and very helpful, and I did a full story about myself. And being French is not very easy, because sometimes you know my sentence, so I have a few friends to check out if the sentences are fine, as long as it's my my idea, and then they check everything. So that's why it's important when you do your Facebook ads that you know exactly who is your ideal customer, and then you know about your product. I need someone to do it for me. I can help you, Debbie, if you want. So that's why it's important that when you start prospecting, that then when you start a new business, you start prospecting straight away, okay? And don't get too how do I say, want to know too much information, because first, when you start getting customers, they don't want to hear all this information that you're going to give them. They want to know what it does for them and what will bring them. If it's a healthy product, if it's something that will help them, they want to know what will do for them. They don't want to know about the science, about if it's X, Y, or Z. They want to know what's going to bring them, okay? So that is important. So do a Facebook ad or advertise your project. So that is one activity that you have to do daily if you want to have more income. The second one would be to do webinars or Facebook Live like I do, because you need to bring content to your audience. You need to make sure that you are here every day, that you bring something to your audience, so they know that you are someone serious, that you know what you're talking about, and then it's going to build up your audience, and more people will watch you, and more people will be confident with you, and then you get more people into your team or getting your product. So that's why it's very important that you host webinars if you can. I didn't do it yet because it's taking a long time as well to prepare webinars and to making sure that everything is on. So I'd rather do this Facebook Live like I do nearly maybe 3-4 times a week, and just help as many people as I can, okay? So that is important. When you start doing that as well, you need a call to action. It's called a call to action. It means that you need to send your audience to a link. So usually it's like I do when I start my live. I say Kathy here from followkathy.com, which is my blog, and then I will repeat that at the end of my live, so people will know that if they want to see blogs, if they want to see even more videos, they can go on my blog or they can go on my YouTube channel, okay? So you need to tell your call to action. It's the same thing if you're presenting your project, you need to tell them where to get the project, because if you do your live and they don't know where to get your project or where to go, it won't really bring you any income, okay? And the third thing would be the follow-up. You need absolutely to follow up your audience and your list and the people that you have contacted. So it can be on Messenger. It can be a list that you get through a funnel, and you get a list with emails. So you have many options. You can use the autoresponder, or you can do a broadcast as well. Is what I do. So I have my autoresponder, so I use Aweber, so everybody can choose what they want, but I use Aweber. So I have emails coming all the time, and then I do from time to time a broadcast. If, for example, I did a good live that it was, you know, very good and very interesting, I would send that link to my list. Or if I did a blog about something that they might like, I would send as well as a broadcast. So you need to always be in contact with your audience. And it's what I said, I saw this stat, 90% of the sale occurred because you follow up. So 90%. If you see someone for the first time, you're not going to sell anything. You need to follow them. And one day I read about something, I said the person has to see your advertisement or even you 7 times before they are confident enough to talk to you or even to approach you or to connect with you. So that's why it's important that you do some follow-up. Even if you think that your list don't receive your email, I mean, you know exactly who is going to receive the email and how many clicks and stuff like that. So and that's why it's important to have this autoresponder, because you can see it and you can track as well, and that is important. But that is it's advanced. So if you just start into your business, you wouldn't know what exactly to do, but it's important that you track everything you're doing. And when you do Facebook ad as well, it's the same thing. You can track everything on Facebook. I mean, it's a list of sites. It's incredible when you start to know everything and all this. It's very good. And that's why when you do an ad, don't do only one, do a few of them and see which picture works better or what type of target. So that's why it's great to know when you do the ads that hi Jen, hi, I thought you were in bed, it's late for you. when you do the Facebook ads, make sure that you do, for example, you target some people, and you do a demographic, you target what type of interest they have, and then you do another ad and you change your target, you change maybe the age group, or you change where they live, the interest. So then you know how you are going to which target and which audience is best for you, because we don't know everything at the first time. So you have to know exactly who is whose audience is going to be how do I say, is going to follow you. Okay, so that is important, that you check out your follow-up, and you check as well when you do you run your Facebook ads, that you are checking the stats, because this way you don't waste money, because it can be very expensive if you just send stuff everywhere and you don't target anybody or everyone. That doesn't make sense. Okay, you have to make sure you don't waste too much money. So you have the automated emails, what I was saying. What is great as well is a message on Facebook. You can even send a voicemail. That is something that a lot of people like, and I usually do that when I'm in the car. If I see a text, boom, I do this. Yeah, well, mosquitoes are here, insects are here. Woo! Start the summer. So you send them a voicemail, and they really like it. When they hear your voice, straight away they reply to you. So that is another way. Now we have everything, this technology. We can, can send our voice, and they prefer, because they feel special. Okay, that is very important, that your audience or the people you prospect, they feel special. And that's why when you do even your automated email, make sure that you put their first name all the time, so they will feel, that you write only to them, even though sometimes you send everything to a bulk of people. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say today. So I'm going to just go over a few things. So you need to do your income producing activities every day if you want to get more productive into your business. Don't be stuck in details. Just make sure that you know your basics and you start prospecting, and then you learn every day, bit by bit, something new. But you have to start prospecting from day one if you start a new business. Don't wait until you know everything, because time flies, and then 2, 3, 4 weeks are gone, and then you didn't sell any product. So that is important. You don't stay stuck on details. You need to prospect, you need to invite people, you need to do follow-up, you need to do some presentation. That is important, that you do your presentation. Then after, you can do the webinars with the presentation, because webinars can be long, but you can use some of the presentation as well to do the webinars. So that's why it's great to do webinars and live like I do. And then you follow up with your autoresponder. So that should be your daily focus, to have a good income and making sure that you are productive during the day. Because being behind the computer and nobody see you, it's not working out, and you're not making much money with that. All right, so any other questions, anything you want me to add, or if you want to add anything? Who is still with me? So Jenhai, you are in bed, but I thought you were going to sleep. You said night earlier. So I know Tom today, so he must be traveling. So no questions. So if you want to see more of my blogs, as I said earlier, I did 100 blog, 100 on my followkathy.com. I started doing blogs on my e-commerce, which is rivierawellness.co. I think I have 6 or 7 already there. So I'll do bit by bits about the project, but I can't do everything, You need to, as I said, you need to bring income, so you need to do some activities as well, and not only content all the time. So that's why it's important that you prospect people as well. And that's it. So my blog, my e-commerce, and you're very welcome, Brenda. Very welcome. And I wish you a wonderful evening or day whenever you're watching that. And I'll see you tomorrow for something else. I don't know yet. Surprise, surprise. Bye, guys. Thank you.